la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal.
Inside American Family Field in Milwaukee, where the roof is closed for comfort. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Stay tuned for Brewers baseball. Next. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday. And somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Chris Bryant comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Garcia. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is big Chris Bryant. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 0-1 offering. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Kane going back, and it's gone. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. First home run of the campaign for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His prior history versus this arm, he's got a 3-for-5 line. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
In now is Nico Horner,
The second baseman.
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball one. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here comes the 1-2. Three runs already home here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 3, the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kyle Hendricks will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a throwback to when you didn't have to throw the ball through a brick wall. Great assortment of pitches, Kyle Hendricks. He sinks it, he cuts it, has a great changeup, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Certainly won't blow up a radar gun, but you know what you're going to get every 5 days from this guy? As consistent a starting pitcher as there is in the league right now.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting second.
So here's Avisail Garcia. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
One out, nobody on. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Brewers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 score.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a changeup is bounced to second, reined in over to first, and that retires the side. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 1. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, the catcher, Austin Romine.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off-speed.
Here's Javier Baez. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
So now into the box is Kyle Hendricks. First pitch on its way.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
2 out, nobody on. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and it's still 3-1. Daniel Vogelback's next. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's gone 3 for 8.
Baseman, number 20.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1. Oh, that's out.
The 1-1 home. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Romine. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Travis.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And now the first pitch. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now at the plate, here is Ian Happ as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Happ brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Happ with a 2-1 count now. The 2-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Yelich. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ready now is Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. So a full count now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Rizzo swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled off. Bryant leads off first with 1 away. Turned on down the line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The relay throw. And he's safe.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. A ball and no strikes. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Next, it'll be Nico Horner. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
2 out with the man at first. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Here's a pop-up now. Woodruff has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cubs lead this one 5-1.
Tell me what you want, what you really.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 8 hits in 31 tries.
Arcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Bradbury Woodruff.
So now to the plate, Brandon Woodruff. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Whew, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Left side, but well foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
Now to the plate, Lorenzo Kane. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 5-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Austin Romine.
Austin Romine.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Austin Romine becomes the first out of the inning. And that brings up Javi Baez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Baez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Count remains at 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia gloves it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. All right, so let's turn to Show Track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Avisail Garcia.
The right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a two-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Standing in now, Keston Hiura.
The second baseman.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit hard on the ground is short. There's Baez. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 20.
Next to hit is Daniel Vogelback. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Travis.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. First pitch on the way, and that's in there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Hayward has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 5-3 ball game. So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far.
Ian Happ.
Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. First pitch of the AB now.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in will be Anthony Rizzo. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Now here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Yelich. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Orlando Arcia, and they could use a spark from him here.
Orlando Arcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Howe has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The pitcher, number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
Colton Wong will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Colton.
And now a pitch on the way. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch is popped up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still down 5-3. Brent Suter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Stepping in once again is Jason Hayward. Lifetime in this matchup. He's only 2 for 10. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Cain is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
24, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. Back goes Garcia. Still ranging back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. His second of the game, and it's now 6-3.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
At the plate, Nico Horner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Suter typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next to the Cubs, the catcher, Austin Roman.
Next, it'll be Austin Romine. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And now the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Chopper to short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh and 1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0 and 2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Romine, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another foul ball. Hot shot to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Through 5.5, it's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia.
The right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Here's the first pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22,
Christian Yelich stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First delivery to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Stepping in next, Keston Hiura grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Brett Anderson is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 25, Brett Anderson.
seventh inning ready to roll, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Anderson, a 6'4" lefty. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Vogelback trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ian Happ. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Flips it behind his back. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He grounded out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Daniel Vogelback.
The first baseman, number 20.
The pitch. Here's the 0-1. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So now here is Narvaez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Pitch on the way.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Two out, nobody on. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
Leading off with the Cubs, the first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Hayward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 1-2 delivery. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Jock Peterson. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cubs lead it 6-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next will be the shortstop.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Arcia is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Tyrone Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
And now a pitch on the way.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hayward has a read on it, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Freddie Peralta enters from the pen to start.
Number 51, Freddie Peralta.
Now the first pitch. Nico Horner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Austin Romine, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Standing in now, Javier Baez, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. Peralta a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And it's 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Wilson Contreras will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Chicago, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the first pitch. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
A little too excited right there with runners in scoring position, but I like that better than a guy who's way too patient. Just take a step back, deep breath, recalibrate, and see if you could drive something back up the middle.
And this is taken for a called third strike, so they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
Number 8.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. In his career against this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1 offering. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. 1 run scores. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The first baseman.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's
number 56. Justin Showtime.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Happ on third. Bryant at second with 2 gone. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to minimize the damage here. Here's a line drive that'll get into left center field. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as well. I'd say your staff is having a bad day when they give up 10 hits, let alone 10 runs.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
In now, Jason Hayward. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1 and 2. 2 out, nobody on. Still 1 and 2. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick. And that's awfully hard to do.
Devin Williams enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now that
at the plate, Nico Horner.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
From the stretch, Austin Romine stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Cubbies are in front 13-3. Ryan Tepera is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 53, Ryan Tepera.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
The left fielder,
the Cubs are into their
22.
bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
So now to the plate, Christian Yelich. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate now, Keston Hiura. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Yelich stands at first with one out. Ground ball right side. Rizzo was there. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
13-3, the final score. The Cubbies posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Kyle Hendricks notches his 3rd win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 out.
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at? It's real. Don't you see them? It's real. Every time I light one up, don't you see them? I hop in my car.
Inside the Show.